When medicine has no answers, finding light in the unknown, an opening note of reflection. Hello, I'm Ordinary People, your online neighbor and fellow retiree. Today, I want to share something close to my heart. This isn't an easy conversation, but it's one I believe we need to have from heart to heart. Imagine waking up one day in retirement, expecting rest and peace, but instead, you find yourself facing a rare illness, a condition so uncommon that even many doctors struggle to understand it. The treatments may be limited or unknown, and the future feels uncertain. How do you find meaning when your body feels like a stranger? When your plans are rewritten by something you didn't choose? When loneliness creeps in, not just from retirement, but from feeling invisible in your struggle? This is the story of many retirees like you and me, people who face the challenge of rare diseases in a stage of life that was supposed to be about freedom and enjoyment. But here's the truth I want to share today. Even in this uncertainty, even with these challenges, there's a way to live fully, with meaning, with connection, and with hope. The awakening moment. Welcome to this special class where we explore how to live a meaningful life in retirement while dealing with the emotional and psychological challenges of a rare illness. Today, you'll learn how to shift from feeling overwhelmed by your diagnosis to embracing a new kind of strength and purpose. We'll draw on the wisdom of leading experts in aging and psychology voices like Dr. Robert Waldinger, Dr. Lavra Karstensen, Dr. Nancy Schlossberg, and others who have dedicated their lives to understanding what makes life meaningful in later years. You'll discover 5 practical strategies, grounded in science and real-life experience, that you can start using right now to build resilience, connection, and hope. This isn't about denying the difficulty or pretending everything is fine. It's about finding a path forward, one that honors your journey, your feelings, and your unique story. So let's begin this journey together. The awakening of curiosity to understand how we can live well with a rare illness in retirement. It helps to look at what science tells us about aging, meaning, and emotional health. Dr. Robert J. Waldinger, director of the Harvard Study of Adult Development, has spent decades studying what makes people thrive as they age. One of his key findings? It's not wealth, success, or status that predicts happiness in later life. It's the quality of our relationships and our sense of connection. Dr. Lavra Karstensen, founder of the Stanford Center on Longevity, offers another powerful insight through her socio-emotional selectivity theory. She explains that as we age and recognize our time is limited, we naturally prioritize emotional meaning and close relationships over quantity of social contacts. This shift can be a profound source of comfort and joy, even in difficult times. But what about when a rare illness threatens our ability to connect or participate? Here, Dr. Nancy Schlossberg's work on life transitions becomes essential. She highlights that retirement combined with illness is a double transition that challenges our identity and sense of control. Dr. Schlossberg urges us to redefine control, not as having power over everything, but as finding freedom within the limits we face. And that's the heart of our journey today. How do we create meaning, connection, and control, even when our bodies or circumstances feel out of our hands? Insight 1. Connect in feeling, not just information. Loneliness and suffering often hurts more than the illness itself, Dr. Waldinger reminds us. Many retirees with rare illnesses feel unseen. Their pain or struggle is invisible to others. People may not understand, or worse, might dismiss their experience. The first step is to find connection, not just through sharing facts about your condition, but through sharing feelings and presence. Practical steps. Seek out communities, even small ones, where people understand your journey. This could be online support groups, rare disease forums, or social media circles. The power of "I see you" from someone who truly understands can be healing. Invite family or close friends to sit with you, not to fix or pity, but to listen deeply. Sometimes just being heard without judgment is a balm. Share your story when you feel ready. Dr. Richard Leider, author and expert on life purpose, says that Our stories are the bridge to connection. When you share, you not only heal yourself but empower others who may feel isolated. Remember, your illness does not define your worth or your ability to connect. Even in silence, your presence matters. Insight 2. Redefine control. Focus on what you can manage. True freedom is not freedom from limits, but freedom within limits, says Dr. Nancy Schlossberg. When a rare illness enters your life, many things may feel out of control: symptoms, treatments, uncertainty. But there is always something you can influence. Start small. Create daily routines that bring structure and predictability. It could be as simple as having tea at the same time each day, or a gentle morning stretch. Keep a journal to track your feelings, symptoms, and moments of gratitude. Writing helps clarify what you can influence and what you must accept. Practice mindfulness or deep breathing exercises to manage anxiety and pain. These tools help you reclaim your inner calm amid external chaos. Dr. Mo Wang, a leading organizational psychologist, emphasizes that regaining a sense of agency, even in small ways, rebuilds confidence and resilience. By focusing on what you can control, you shift from feeling like a victim of circumstances to an active participant in your own life. Insight 3. Find meaning in new roles. Meaning comes from contribution, and contribution doesn't require physical strength. Dr. Becca Levy explains. Rare illness can change what you can do physically, but it doesn't erase your value or your ability to impact others. Consider new roles that honor your current reality. Become a mentor or storyteller for younger generations in your family or community. Your wisdom and life lessons are priceless. Educate others about your condition if you feel comfortable. Raising awareness can create a legacy of understanding and empathy. Offer emotional support to fellow patients or people struggling with their own challenges. Being a compassionate listener is a powerful gift. Dr. Richard Leider reminds us that purpose is the reason you get up in the morning. Your purpose may evolve, but it remains vital. Embracing new roles helps transform feelings of uselessness into empowerment. Insight 4. Cultivate gratitude and presence. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to despair. Research shows that focusing on what we appreciate rewires our brain toward positivity. Dr. Lovra Carstensen's work highlights how older adults naturally become more present-focused, savoring meaningful moments. Try these practices. Daily gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you are thankful for each day, no matter how small. Mindful appreciation. Take time to notice the beauty around you: a flower, a smile, a warm breeze. Presence in relationships. Fully engage when talking with loved ones, putting aside distractions. Dr. Ken Deichtwald, a pioneer in aging research, says, "The quality of our inner life determines the quality of our later years." Gratitude and presence help anchor us in the richness of now, even when the future feels uncertain. Insight 5. Embrace self-compassion and patience. Living with a rare illness requires kindness toward yourself. Dr. Kristen Neff, a leading researcher on self-compassion, teaches that treating ourselves with the same care we offer a dear friend reduces suffering and builds resilience. Steps to cultivate self-compassion. Acknowledge your pain without judgment. It's okay to feel frustrated, scared, or sad. Practice gentle self-talk, replacing harsh criticism with understanding. Allow yourself patience as you navigate ups and downs. Healing and adjustment are not linear. Dr. Becca Levy's research also shows that positive self-perceptions of aging improve health outcomes. By embracing self-compassion, you create an inner environment where healing and hope can grow. The final light. Let's deepen our understanding with some advanced insights. Dr. Becca Levy's groundbreaking work on stereotype embodiment theory reveals how internalizing positive beliefs about aging can literally change our biology, improving immune function and longevity. This means that how we see ourselves in retirement, even with illness, shapes our health. Dr. Mo Wang's research into resilience shows that people who develop meaning-making skills, finding purpose in adversity, experience less depression and better quality of life. Moreover, Dr. Nancy Schlossberg's transition theory emphasizes that successful adaptation depends on 4 factors: situation, self-support, and strategies. This means your mindset, self, your social network, support, and your coping tools, strategies, all interact to shape your experience. Science confirms what many retirees with rare illnesses already know in their hearts. The mind-body connection is powerful, and cultivating a positive, connected, and purposeful life is a form of medicine. From knowing to becoming, as we come to the close of this class, I want to remind you of the key truths we've explored. Connection is healing. You are not alone, even when it feels that way. Control can be redefined. Focus on what you can influence, meaning evolves. Your worth is not tied to physical ability. Gratitude and presence anchor you in the richness of life. Self-compassion is essential. Be gentle with yourself. Your journey with a rare illness in retirement is uniquely yours. It may be filled with challenges, but it is also filled with opportunities for growth, love, and purpose. Dr. Richard Leider says, "The deepest purpose is to live a life that matters." You matter, your story matters. And your life, no matter the diagnosis, holds infinite value. Until the next reflection before we part, I want to leave you with a question to carry with you. What if your rare illness is not just a challenge, but a call to a deeper kind of living? What if this chapter, with all its difficulties, is inviting you to discover new strengths, new connections, and a new purpose? You don't have to have all the answers today, but you can start by reaching out to someone who understands, to a moment of gratitude, to a small step of control. I invite you now to take one action. Join a community or support group, even if just online. Write down one thing you can control today. Share your story with a trusted friend or family member. Remember, the light that shines from within is a beacon for the world. As I often say, you are not your illness. You are a human being with a heart full of meaning and a life worth living fully. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I'm Ordinary People, your neighbor in this journey. Stay connected, stay hopeful, and keep shining your light.